Hello everyone and welcome to my next video. And in this video I would love to talk about meditation, because for my own life meditation, the practice of meditation, the practice of silence and spaciousness is something that I had been following my journey for a long time. And since the beginning, when I started to really take care of myself, go within myself and explore deeper dimensions of my beings and also higher dimensions of my being, meditation was always a tool for me, a very valuable tool for me to explore these new dimensions of my being that I've never explored before. And in this video I would like to share a few words about meditation, also to help you to get a new idea, a new approach about meditation. What does it mean for you to meditate? Because meditation, there are many techniques, there are many ways to meditate. There's silent meditation, but there's also dynamic meditations. There's meditations to sit in silence, not moving at all. There are meditations where you move, and there's singing. So meditation can be can be everything basically. Because there are many different techniques, but in the end, they all come together in have the same intention, they have the same goal. And so today I would like to speak about what is the one thing that meditation is always leading towards, and also how you can find out your own technique. What is your gateway to explore these dimensions within yourself? Because if you really want to step into your power and be an empowered, passionate, inspired being that is in alignment with this deepest truth and purpose and mission, then I feel meditation is one of the most powerful ways to really align with yourself, to really feel yourself, to really come into your power and to become this being, become the person that you're meant to be, and to share the gifts with the world that you're meant to share. And I feel meditation can give you the container and the foundation to really explore these dimensions, because our life here on this earth is very deep, it's very profound, it's very complex. And it's not so easy sometimes to not get lost in the structures of society and by all this busyness, by all this whirlwind and all this confusion that is around us, especially nowadays, where everything is so fast. It's so easy to get lost in the outer world. And for myself at least, I can say that meditation is a way to come back to myself, to come back to my own center. And I also want to share up front now that whatever I share about meditation is my own view. So you can use my experience and what I'm sharing and then see how you can relate to it with yourself. Because especially if we want to talk about meditation, it's not so easy to say there's one technique and there's one way how it is and this is how it is. Because meditation is something that's beyond our understanding, it's beyond the mind. It's beyond concepts and any ideas. So I can only give you a very not so clear picture of what it really is, because the truth of what it really is something you have to explore for yourself. I can only show and pinpoint what it really is with my explanation and with my experience. So in a way, to explain meditation is something that is very, no one can really explain what it is because it's, as I said, already beyond our understanding. But there's one picture that actually came to me to kind of explain meditation and what it is, how I perceive it. So you can imagine let's say if you sit down to meditate, if you sit in silence and close your eyes and connect with this sense of silence within yourself and spaciousness, then it's like you're entering an elevator. Okay, you're entering an elevator or whatever technique you're using. As I said, there are many techniques. But I always feel all these techniques, you're entering an elevator and this elevator goes up, but you don't know exactly where you're going. So meditation is an act of surrendering, it's an act of letting go. You're letting go of expectations, you're letting go of yourself, you're letting go of any conditionings and programs, and you allow this elevator to take you into the unknown dimensions of your being. And this is something that I really like this picture, because meditation is like you enter something and you go somewhere, and you go somewhere, you go within yourself. Or the elevator can also go down, of course. But it's always something unknown. It's always something you cannot really understand what's happening. And at the same time, something is happening, something is deepening, something is changing. In my own experience, this elevator that you enter through meditation is always creating a sense of stillness and spaciousness. That's why, at least in my own experience, I can say meditation is the gateway for spaciousness and stillness. Because everything that we experience in our life comes out of stillness. Everything we experience comes out of spaciousness, of space, of silent space. Silent space is basically the source of existence. The source of existence. And I feel when you practice meditation, especially on a regular basis, and I will explain later in the video how you can practice meditation, how you can practice the art of spaciousness and silence for yourself in your own life. When you practice this on a regular basis, then you will go deeper and deeper. The elevator brings you on different and higher levels all the time. On floor 5, floor 10, floor 20, floor 100, floor 1000, and it goes higher and higher. And this is an exploration. It's an exploration of life. Meditation is not only exploration of who you are, but what life is. What is the essence of life? And that it's a very wild adventure. And I know that there are more and more people that are really curious to explore these deeper dimensions. I can give you another picture, another explanation. So it's basically, you have an ocean, and this ocean has waves or ripples. So there's a lot of movement happening on the surface. But underneath the surface is silence. It's space, it's silence, it's depth. And the deeper you go, the more silence there is. You're entering like darkness, but not negative darkness, but just the darkness of existence, the darkness of the universe, infinity. And it's the same with meditation, because in our life, everything we perceive with our senses, with our 5 senses, what we feel, what we touch, what we smell, what we taste, all of these things are just the ripples on the ocean, are just the waves. But through meditation you can explore what's beneath the waves, you can explore the depth of the ocean. And therefore also the depth of who you are and what you are. And this is an immense power. Meditation can open a space for you with immense power. With an immense power, the power of the universe. And it's a very deep and intimate process. It's a very deep and intimate process. And for me, meditation is probably the most beautiful thing there is to experience. Because as I said, it's coming back to the source of everything. And if you integrate meditation, the quality of meditation, of spaciousness and silence into your life, everything you do has a more sweet quality. Everything becomes more sweet because you are deeper connected to life. So to a certain degree you explored the ocean, the deeper levels of the ocean. Therefore everything you do in your life has more depth, has more presence, it has a sharper quality. Everything becomes more sharp. And that's why it's so beautiful. Meditation is so beautiful. And I would recommend it to everyone to really integrate this quality into their life, to bring in more depth and consciousness and light. And these qualities you also need, as I said in the beginning already, to live a passionate life, to live a fulfilled life, fulfilled. Your cup is full. But first of all, you have to empty your cup and give yourself to the universe, give yourself to life, surrender to life. And this is something meditation can support you with. Okay, so now I want to speak about a few things that can support you with meditation, what you can do. So basically, so this is how I do it. This is how for me it's most easy to enter this gate, to enter the elevator through silent sitting. So to really sit in silence, sit down on the ground, sit on a pillow or on a cushion, and to really close my eyes, put my back straight, not moving at all, like a mountain. So the picture of a mountain always helps me to come into the state of complete stillness and also rootedness. And then to just listen to the silence that is around me, and also listen to the silence that is within me. You can listen to silence because silence has a certain frequency, and you can try this for yourself. And silence can open a gateway for you to go deeper, because as I said already, silence is the source of everything. Everything comes from silence and everything goes back to silence. So this can be a portal, a gateway to explore these deeper dimensions and to activate the elevator. Yeah. And as I said, there are many techniques, and there's a lot of stuff out there in the world about meditation, but I like to keep things very simple. So I can recommend to you to really also integrate a daily practice of meditation. 10 minutes in the morning after you wake up, just sit down. Set your timer on 10 minutes, just sit down in silence. Don't try to move at all. Close your eyes. And whatever you think about, let it pass, like clouds on the sky. It comes and goes. It's okay, even if you think the whole time and you feel like, oh, I should not think about anything, it doesn't really matter. Because after time, it will happen by itself that your mind becomes more quiet, and everything indeed becomes more quiet. You know, it's not only the mind, it's also your emotions, it's also the overall energy in your body. Everything becomes more quiet and silent. And just do this 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening before you go to bed. Sit down on your bed or on a chair, or you can also stand, you know, and do this. Just sit in silence. Listen to the silence that's around you and within yourself. Keep it simple. Don't try anything. Don't try to achieve meditation or become silent, or, you know, don't try it. Just let it go. Meditation is not about doing something. It's more about letting go, surrendering more and more and deeper and deeper. It's actually the most easiest thing in the world, because it's like the less you do, the more deeper you can go. So yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive, especially in our world, but that's why exactly it's so important to meditate. And that meditation will not be something you only do when you meditate for 10 minutes or 1 hour or whatever, but meditation will become a quality in your life. You will always have this flowing river of silence flowing through you all the time, and always this connection to the source of your being. Yeah, then the magic of life can unfold, and then you basically at a certain point, meditation will become your normal state of living. You will become meditation. You are meditation. This is what we are, but we have to come back to it. Because this is what we are. This is what you are. So basically you cannot not meditate, but you have to rediscover it. You have to realign yourself with it so that it becomes you, that you become an expression of meditation. What is your meditation? What is your individual meditation? Everything is meditation, everything. And you can go deeper. Yeah. Okay, so I hope this video could inspire you to change your view about meditation and to make it more relatable for yourself, to find your meditation, and to enter the space, to enter the elevator and explore deeper dimensions of your being, and to live a fulfilled life, to live yourself and live in meditation. So I hope this video could guide you and support you into meditation, and so enjoy your meditation, and I send every one of you a lot of love and light. Thank you very much for listening. If you like this video, give me a like. Give this video a like. This supports my work a lot and shows me if there's a resonance. And also comment what you think about this topic. I'm very curious to hear about it. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep updated about new videos that will come every week. And yeah, much love to you. Bye bye.